Okay, so we're heading to one more day of training. We will be spending the time until lunch with the theme of leadership, and then you'll get back with Jean, who will be leading a public engagement session, and then we have a closing of the workshop. You have questions so far? Something from yesterday? Anything? Okay. So our subject today is leadership, and I called it Introduction to Leadership because leadership is a really big subject. It's actually a lifelong journey, but we will kind of step into it and go on a small journey this morning. How many of you have been to any leadership training? One, okay. Anybody else? Okay. So the objective today will be to reflect on what really leadership is, because there are a lot of misconceptions about what is leadership and what is not. So we're going to see how, what is really leadership, what is the difference between leadership and management, and why did we start differentiating so much between these. We will learn how leadership skills are developed in general. We will reflect on the current stage in your own personal development, in your personal journey, by conducting a personal assessment. We will also reflect on the way your team currently is operating. It doesn't matter what, how big the team you're working with is. We're going to discuss that. And we're going to talk a little bit of what makes diverse teams successful. So it's about leading self, leading others, but leading also international teams. And when we speak of international teams, we will see actually that there are a lot of similarities, because whether it's an international or local team, it's what we call human system. So it functions according to very similar ways. But nevertheless, we're going to talk a little bit about international teams as well. So I want you to start with the individual exercise. Now, when I say during the day individual exercise, it means you're doing something on your own. And I want you to be really honest during the individual exercises. So if write down everything that comes to mind. You don't need to share everything, but be honest with yourself, because we will have some personal exercises, and it's more important to be honest with yourself. So I want you just for a couple of minutes first to reflect what a good manifestation of leadership in your life. Good manifestations of team leadership. So something you've experienced which you associate with good leadership. Sorry, what happened? So I want you to go into groups now, and I would ask, just so that we have, maybe you to go here so that there's a more, because you don't want to separate. I think it will be good to mix with people you don't know, so don't worry about it. Two people here and one person from you maybe there, just so that we have equal. Are you okay, one person to move there? Oh, come on, guys. We're going to be talking about leading diverse teams. You need to be... Yeah, you have opportunity to mix with new people. Okay. Okay, so how we're having... Okay. So I want you to work as a group and develop a definition of what good leadership is according to you. And please also discuss specific people that are examples of good leadership according to you. And afterwards, we're going to hear all your findings of the group. So take a few minutes, like 5-10 minutes, to come up with a definition of good leadership. And very important, I want you to think of specific people, not just in principle, but specific people. Tell each other about specific.